that.
We're back, baby. We're right back in it. We're right back in it, dude. I definitely didn't cut him off. We got a couple things to do. I want to talk to Mirabelle to see if we can further her story at all. So we'll get that right out of the way. Why is it, you know, everyone is, you know, wait. I like, how do, oh wait, we could tell her about the fan thing, right?
Yeah, we do have the fan thing.
Yeah, I know, we talked about this, but like, we learned how to tell you about it. What the fuck are you, on about?
Yeah, we definitely found out a way.
I wonder if we're like just time locked with some stuff, you know? Oh, is it? Oh, wait.
What?
Have we unlocked a new path? We asked her which one she'll choose. I like
why is it playing battle music? Yeah, why is it playing battle music?
What?
What's going on?
How? What do you know? Answer me. She has her hand on her rapier.
God, Mochi.
You're choosing someone for something, right? It seems important. Maybe I can help?
That was weird.
I suppose you must have more experience than I do. With what? Bitch. All right. I would like your help if you'll give it. Experience. Sure. Thank you, Sifrin. But, this might take some time. Oh, okay, cool. We get to finish hers. So, make sure you have time. Let's do it. It's the Mirabelle episode. That means,
cool.
Oh, let me sit up. I got a voice.
Let me sit back.
I got a voice.
Yeah, let me sit back.
I got a voice stuff, man. Oh, does this mean Jarvis gets to take an episode off of cutting? Ah!
Maybe.
I have time now.
Leave it on the cutting tool, Jarvis.
Okay. Okay, how to do this? Sit down next to me, maybe? You sit down.
Whoa. Why was it said like that?
Well, I said it.
Respectively.
Mirabelle looks at you without saying a word. Weird. She looks weird. Maybe you should take the lead. So, what are those papers, really? Oh, bonding proposals?
Oh.
Bonding? Like, were we kind of on then? We were talking about, like, choosing the next king. So maybe she is like, is bonding proposals? Like, is it for her? I don't know. Like a marriage proposal?
Does it have to do with the bonding earrings?
Shit, I'm about to bond.
I'm about to bond.
Like when you promise to stay with someone forever? Is Mirabelle looking for a partner? No, wait, that's not exactly it. Please stop looking at me. It's more like, dating? Dating profiles. I'm not thinking about being bonded yet. Dating? You didn't think Mirabelle cared about that. You're still confused. Alright, well, before this all started with the king, I decided I wanted to, try to date someone. And so I asked a dating company, and they gave a bunch of folders that people I could meet, and then I could date, but I haven't gone through it yet. So I figured I could at least get that done today, and look through all of them and make a list of people I could see myself dating. And I suppose I need help. I'm choosing someone I could spend the rest of my life with, so I'd appreciate another pair of eyes. Or, just the one eye.
Oh, you don't have to say that.
That's, imagine saying, like, to someone who's only got, is like a veteran who got his fucking arm blown off in fucking
right. Like,
Afghanistan.
and if you're friends with them, like, you don't fucking say that.
Can you give me a hand? I mean, just
sorry,
the one.
One of them. Yeah. They're missing fingers. So can you give me a finger?
As long as it's not my two eyes looking at this. And also, I need a distraction from tomorrow very badly, so I figured I'd replace my anxiety about our possible defeat with, this. Oh, Choosing someone to date is a little out of your comfort zone, but you think you could try and find someone who would fit Mirabelle. Maybe. Let's have a look then. Alright, I have a few profiles right here. She removes an immense folder out of her dress pocket. I had like a stroke reading that. I lost half the sentence. Like half the sentence just jumbled.
Yeah, it was just like gone.
That was insane.
Just, like, it moved off the screen.
Yeah. Was she carrying it with her throughout your entire journey? Here's a few of them. So, you can go first and tell me what you think. And I'll go after. So tell me what you think about him. Welcome to the Mirabelle Dating Show. Here's our contestant number 1, the file of a strong, buff-looking man. Is that Mirabelle's type? We have one of those at home.
I love that. We have to say that one.
What? Do you mean Isabel? Ew, you're right.
Is
that worth an ew?
Gay.
Either way, it sounds like the masculine people aren't her type. Oh, I'm speaking her voice still. Probably. Maybe she would like someone more feminine? Do you have someone more feminine looking? She looks through her files. How about her? She shows you the profile of a gentle looking lady. And next contestant from...
Can't remember the name of this place. Valgard.
There we go. She looks nice. She does, I guess. She guesses.
No, she's not into
So,
it.
well, not into feminine people either, apparently. Yeah, I'm into androgynous one-eyed people with a
Yeah.
hat.
Yeah, with one eye.
What kind of person are you into, then? Oh, I don't have a type. I like all kinds of people equally.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
But if you had to choose... I mean, like, gun to your head. If you had to
Yeah.
choose...
If you
Someone... I mean, like, if you had to choose...
She's
Nice.
holding the gun to her head.
You're not. And someone...
That's not really
pretty?
it. Okay.
You nod, and someone who likes me? You don't nod. Mira. No, wait, let me think a bit more. I want someone who...
She's like asexual like this.
She thinks for an awfully long time. Well, what about you then? What kind of person are you into, Zifrin? And here comes the Zifrin dating show.
It's Isabel.
You think about how to answer this for an awfully long time, but then catch yourself. Wait, are you just going to copy my answers? No. Okay, fine. You got me, Zifrin. I'm not interested in that dating stuff. Oh, that makes sense. But then why? So then why worry about it?
Legacy.
You know, Zifrin, the change belief is very, very important to me. It's all around changing. Changing with a capital C. Bettering yourself. Becoming a better, different person.
What does that mean?
And one of the ways, well, the people who believe in change will actually, like, literally, they're focused on changing themselves. Not just
Is that
physically,
also like
but
a
like
play?
also...
Well, I was like changing with a capital C. Like that's what I'm like focused on. Like is because that just makes it like a proper noun.
Well, she's literally just like putting emphasis on
I know it's
Jen.
a slang, but like it also could have a meaning.
And one of the ways to change is to try new things, you know? That's part of the reason the house offers so many different classes. And so I'm trying. I'm trying new things. And some are fun and fulfilling and easy, but you can't just go and only try new easy things, can you? Sometimes I have to try scary new things. Things that make me uncomfortable. Come on. Come on. Things I don't want to do at all. Things she doesn't want to do? Like dating?
Like anal.
Yes, like dating. But you know, romantic love is one of the biggest ways to change. It's supposed to change you, to bring you new experiences. And so, I have to do it, right? To be a good housemate, and I have to do it. I have to date. I have to love someone in a romantic way. I have to.
Why?
Do things with them.
Whoa.
I have to
I'm
bond
not
with
gonna
them.
say it.
I have to sleep with them. I have to have children with them. I have to love them in this very specific way. And
Said it.
and you don't want to?
No, not really.
And I don't want to. I don't want to do it, Zifrin. Not at all. Dating, the idea of being in a romantic relationship, of being with someone like that, I hate thinking about it. I hate the idea of it. Thank you, Kodiak. I really do.
He
The
also
idea
hates
of it alone is just awful for me to think about. I can't love someone like that in the way I should love them. It never happened, and I don't think it ever will. And I need this to change, don't I? Oh, stars, this is heavy. You're not sure what to say. Maybe. Well, why do you need to change? Because I have to, Zifrin. I'm a housemaiden, and I love it. I love helping people, getting to know them. I love learning new things. I love it all, but I have to change in that way too. I wish I could just not do it, not be with someone that way. But Zifrin, there's so much pressure that it forces us to do that. And not only that, there's such intense pressure to force us to change. We have yearly festivals all around showing yourself as a new person, for crab's sake. Most housemaidens have completely changed at least once, and I haven't. Isabeau isn't even a housemaiden, and he's changed. And I haven't. And I don't want to change. I'm happy with who I am. I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with the idea of not being with anyone. I'm comfortable with the idea of staying the same forever. But we have to change and bring new things into our lives, and change clothes and hairstyles and even part of our personalities to appeal to a deity that I don't even know if they understand that sometimes. I just like to stay the same. Or maybe they do. Maybe that's why they haven't. And now, I have a list of people that I could meet so that I could fall in love with them, which I can't do. And do things with them which I will never ever want to do. Also, I could change. And it makes me feel like a mistake. That I must be broken for not being able to want these things. Because everyone else can.
Well, I don't know about the romantic part. But I don't want to do things with people either.
Huh? Why not?
I mean, it's weird, right? Fucking.
Anal?
Yes.
Mirabelle
What?
takes hold of your hands. You jump a little, but she doesn't notice.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah!
It's just weird and gross. It's awful. I don't want it at all. Oh, Sifrin, you mean it? You really mean it? You understand?
Yeah, of course.
What a relief to have someone who understands this at least. But it doesn't fix anything. I need to change, and dating, it's part of it, so...
Mirabelle sighs.
Sifrin, I know you don't follow the change belief, but do you have something like this? Something that brings you joy and community and faith? But some other parts you don't know how to follow? Some other parts you don't know what to do with? Some other parts just bring you grief?
Something that brings you both joy and grief? Boy.
Boy?
You think about the stars and time. It's more complicated than that for me, but... yeah, I have something like that.
So you do too. How? How do you deal with it then?
You don't. I just try not to think about things that bother me in general.
Nice.
Avoidance, huh? That feels a little too cowardly for me.
Oh,
Ouch.
fuck.
I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say...
You laugh. You know she didn't mean it that way. Of course not. You didn't know Mirabelle had those feelings towards the change belief. She always seemed so passionate about it. But the belief she loves so much is also the same belief that forces her into a box she doesn't want to be in. Why doesn't she leave it behind then? You suppose it's just not that simple. I don't know anything about your change belief, but you could always game the system, right?
Fuck does that mean?
Game the system?
Yeah, please explain.
Change things by deciding not to change? If everyone
anti-change.
changes in that way, then you'll change by not changing in that way. You know, that's very
Strange.
interesting.
Yeah?
Because this is what the king says.
Yeah.
The
he
king
wants
says if
everything
I
to stay the
freeze
same.
people in time, is that not an aspect of change? Because they would normally change, and now me preventing them from changing is change in and of itself.
Yeah. Changeception. Change!
There's more than one way to become a better person, right?
Changing by deciding not to change? Sifrin, that's not how it works.
But no one needs to know.
Hee 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 hee.
It's like she doesn't know how to laugh.
It's a running joke throughout the entire series. Every time
Yeah.
Change myself by deciding not to change?
Sounds challenging and fun to me. Right now, you mean it.
It does. It does sound challenging and fun.
There's a thumbnail.
Thanks for the thumbnail. Mirabelle smiles at you brightly. You smile back.
Thank you, Sifrin. Thank you for talking with me.
Where is she going?
She's fading away!
Imagine she just starts, her sprite slowly starts floating up through the screen.
Oh, look at the time. You probably had other things to do, didn't you? Go, don't let me keep you. I need to be alone for a little bit. I have a
No,
lot
we
to
need
think
more
about.
time. We need a more time for this episode.
I'll see you later, okay?
No!
You got a memory of faith. You always remember
God
this.
damn it!
When
That
equipped,
seems so much longer.
Memory of faith boosts all your house maiden stats by 30. Wow. Your house maiden also learned the skill Holy Care Shield. Holy Care Shield is amazingly strong. When used, it creates a shield that'll make everyone invulnerable to attacks for 1 turn. It's so strong, you'll only be able to use it when you and your house maiden have this exact conversation. If you loop back to Dormont, you'll have to talk to her all over again. Remember that, okay? You nod to Mirabelle. You wave goodbye.
Does that mean we have to go do Odile as well?
If we want the ability.
What was her ability?
It was the one that I'm trying to remember the exact.
We get the
thing.
memory, right? Like the memory.
It makes an
is
enemy
permanent.
weak to everything, which was like, eh.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Even this ability is like, eh. Like we don't really need something that blocks all damage for 1 turn. We already have like defense up, stuff like that. I'm never
really
like
the only thing we have to worry about is the king, and we're able to do the king.
Yeah, I'm never like ever on anybody's turn be like, man, I wish I had a different ability to use. I'm like, no,
Right.
it works.
No,
I'm
there's
using
always
an
something.
item.
There's something to do.
Now it's interesting.
Yeah, like what are we doing now?
We got still a lot to do. So we could go see if Bonnie's
Go talk to the
ready.
lady with the dress.
Do you see if Bonnie? Yeah, we'll go check. We'll
Yeah,
go
let's
check.
just go talk to. We gotta fucking figure this,
This
out.
isn't the lady
That's
with the
book
dress.
guy.
Book guy. Book man.
Book man.
Yeah. Dude, I must not understand this quest line.
talk to all the change gods in the houses.
No, I don't wanna.
Well, remember we did say that we need to. This one looks very
all
stylish.
of them? No, I think we have to
I
look
know.
at the statues that are in the castle. Oh, you know what we could do?
I thought it said in the town.
The
though.
Dormont shopkeeper should have the open phrase for the
Oh, true. Yeah,
the
that's
floor.
right. Do you have your notes up?
I do.
Okay, good.
Ahoy, traveling one.
I don't
You
remember all
there.
this shit. You there?
You know anything about the locked doors in the house? Locked doors? Ah, yes. There's one locked by one of the word locks. Let's see. Ah, I remember. The open phrase to open it is storage room.
Remove.
Because there's a storage room inside. But I didn't want to unlock it if you just said storage room.
It's the storage room.
Don't look at me like that. Well, either way, there's not
Yeah.
much in there. Nonetheless, I hope it helps you on your journey tomorrow.
You there, traveler?
You there. Should I
Change
talk to
phrase.
Bonnie? See if we know her favorite foods now?
Yes, we can try that. Should we get the stuff for the bomb?
Oh yeah, we should always get the stuff for the bomb.
Who's this man right next to this door?
He's the man.
Why are you abusing your controller so loudly? I think I've commented on this before, but you make your controller sound like it's like a Mad Catz controller from like the early 2000s.
It's because it doesn't normally sound like that, but I can like flick the button. Like normally pressing the button just does like that. I don't
It
even
sounds
hear
hollow.
that. But like when I
Yeah, it sounds
it's like
really
it's like a special
it's
skill.
like shit. It's
It's-
like real
it's-
shit
It's
sound.
really good. It's one of my specialties to be honest. To be honest. To be.
Does Bonnie not like us?
What do you mean?
I feel like there's some like situations where Bonnie's like here. Most of the time when we talk to Bonnie right here, they're like, "Fuck off, like go away."
What?
But like, yeah, that's happened before. We
What?
talk to him. Talk to him.
What? Buddy!
Just being honest.
Buddy! Well, it's because in this moment they're mad at us.
But why?
They were mad at us for something that's like I don't fucking know.
See? They're so angry.
Well, it's because that's what the entire thing is. They don't know their food. Okay, I do know your favorite food.
Wow.
Huh?
It's the Mirabelle Bonnie
You love-
episode.
Oh shit!
Well,
Time
rice.
to fucking yeah.
Was
Okay,
it-
rice.
Is it onigiris or is it rice?
It's rice specifically.
Rice.
Yeah, that's true, but and
Pineapples.
pineapples. And the last one is samosas, right? It was samosas. Samosas was like the first
I
thing
think
we
it is
got.
samosas. I think it was samosas. Please.
But which samosas?
Ah, fuck. What does that mean?
Yeah, I bet you don't even know that.
No,
which
we do.
samosas are my favorite, stupid. Oh my god.
Oh, how many options are there? Is it just 3? I see an arrow like there's more.
I think
Keep going down. Oh, fuck. There's 4
I think it's with
options.
potatoes for sure. I think it's with potatoes for sure.
Is it with
I remember the
cheese or
potatoes like
without
the first thing we
cheese?
got. I feel like it's. There's no way it's both with, right? Like it's got to be
Do we
one.
cheat this? Do we cheat this?
No, I'm just gonna rip it. I'm just gonna rip it.
Rip it and dip it.
So without
Without
cheese, with
with
potatoes. That's what I
potatoes?
think it is.
Okay, go for it. I support you.
Yeah. That's all my favorite foods.
Oh,
Success.
fuck. Thank
If
God.
you remembered them all, you do pay attention to me. No, that's stupid. Of course you do. Or else you wouldn't have. There's something you
Power?
can help me with. Can you come with me if you have time? I have time now. Okay, then come on.
Is this like a full unedited episode? That's crazy.
Oh my god, we're powering.
Power?
Bonnie brought you to the outside of Dormont. You can see some weak sadnesses roaming around in the distance. Oh, we've never been here. This is outside the city.
What the fuck? They're outside of the castle?
Well, we're always outside the castle.
No, but the sadnesses?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know there was sadnesses
Well, we
outside
were
the
roaming
castle.
the land fighting sadnesses and shit.
Yeah, that's all off screen though.
You said I could ask her anything, yeah? Not exactly what you said, but sure, whatever you want. Okay. Well, I need you to teach me how to fight. Oh.
Bonnie.
I know Dial's gonna say I can help you all in the battle tomorrow, but it'll be from far away, right? I want to help. To actually help. And for that, I need to learn how to fight. So you're gonna help me. Let's go. Bonnie ran away.
What's this music?
Towards the sadness. You run towards Bonnie as fast as you can. Look! I'm not scared. Come on!
Come on!
Are we fighting as Bonnie?
Power!
Oh!
Oh,
wait.
Bonnie's here.
I'm not scared. I can do this. Power?
Oh, fuck.
Bonnie! Without thinking about it, you strike. 2,000
Oh
damage.
my God.
Audible, she said.
Bonnie, you run up and hit things with frying pan.
You can't help but yell. Be more careful, Bonnie.
Bonnie?
I'm sorry. Look at Bonnie closely. Miraculously, they don't seem hurt. Bonnie is trembling. I shouldn't have yelled. Breathe with me. Breathe slowly in and out and make sure. Breathe in, breathe out. You need to calm down too. Slowly, they stop shaking. That didn't go super well. It did not, no. It's all your fault. You weren't there. Daddy wasn't there to take me to the fair, to change my underwear. You frown.
Daddy wasn't there.
I mean, I'm sorry. I can teach you, but don't go ahead on your own. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll listen. Tell me how to fight. I want to learn. You look around.
Bring back the bass
There's another
music.
sadness in the distance. Put your index finger in front of your mouth and tell Bonnie to stay silent and point towards the sadness. Bonnie looks over and nods. You jump in. Whamp, whamp. Whamp, whamp. Whamp, whamp, whamp. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Yes. What do I do? You smile. Teaching time. You tell Bonnie to look at the sadness's hands. That's a scissor sign, right? So that means they're vulnerable to rockcraft. Yeah, I know rockcraft.
Yeah.
So I can hit them, right? You nod. Okay. Here I go. You take an attacking stance. Bonnie follows suit. Oh! You strike. Boom! Oh!
Oh.
I did it, friend! You clap. No, Bonnie can laugh. You breathe in and out. 150 XP received. My favorite has been starting with one voice and going to the other because it's just me. So I'm like I was like, you breathe in, then out.
Yeah.
Yeah! You defeated the sadness. You breathe
Power!
out. Bonnie's looking up at you. You look back. Hey, friend, why are we allowed to touch you? What? What? Dial and Za and Belle and Pizza said we're not allowed to touch you because it makes you jump because they said so. It's true you jump, but I was wondering why, because it means we can't high five or anything. Why? None of them are touching you. On purpose? Because it makes you jump? For such a simple reason? I don't mind being touched or hugged. I'm just not used to it. You're not used to it? Oh, maybe it's because you're a fucking loser. That's how it is with Niall.
Battle-trained veteran with one eye missing.
Niall? Niall? My sister. Her name's Patronal, but I
Niles?
See, it's Patronal. But it's dumb, so I call her Nil. She doesn't like it when people touch her, and she's not ready for it. Nil's really cool and tough, but she gets scared easy, I think. One day I touched her shoulder, and she didn't know I was there, and she screamed really loud. Like, "Argh!" But then she said I shouldn't do it again, because when she's scared, she says her brain might take over. She might just suplex me without meaning to, which sounds really cool. But she said she doesn't want to suplex me because she doesn't want to hurt me. She did suplex one dude who scared her though. I'm not allowed to touch her if she doesn't know I'm there. So I just try to walk real loud if she hears me coming. So that's why my shoes are big. See? Bonnie points at her clown shoes.
That's basically my life of being a silent person.
I don't want to talk about my sister anymore. You don't talk often about her. She's frozen in time and stars, and she's not here. So I don't want to talk about her. She says talking behind people's backs is bad. And also, talking about her hurts and makes me sad.
Sad.
I want Nil to be here. I should have helped her when... Why aren't you used to being touched? Did your family not hug you when you were a kid? You flinch. Can't remember. Oh, but maybe that's why. I'm just not used to it and it takes me off my guard, I think. Oh, okay. So if you can see me, and if I tell you I'm gonna touch you, it's fine? It's not fine, but sure. Huh, okay. I'll remember that. So then Bonnie jumps up and down, making sure you watch them do it. I'm going to touch you now. Suddenly, Bonnie pokes you hard in the stomach. Ow.
Oh, okay.
You saw me and I told you, so it's fine. I guess so. All right, let's go. Let's fight one more sadness. I can do one more. Spot a sadness in the distance and attack. Bonnie gets killed.
Bonnie is dead.
Okay, I can do this. Watch me, friend. You smile and join Bonnie. You and the sadness exchange blows. Bonnie. Oh, this motherfucker got hands. Uh-oh. This is different from usual. You're not used to fighting outside anymore. The ground is uneven and there's rocks and branches to worry about. Ooh.
Did you fall?
You tripped on a branch. Friend! Sadness saw you fall and is running towards you to attack. No, not this time.
Bonnie! Oh, fuck. Is this gonna buff her attack? Or their attack?
You breathe in and out. Friend, are you okay? Bonnie's shaking. I'm okay, Bonbon. I just tripped. Really? You promise? You nod. Okay. You haven't called me Bonbon in forever. Only Za calls me that now. Oops. Bonnie. No, I didn't mean... You promise you're okay? You nod. Okay. Sorry. I got scared. It reminded me of before, that's all. Before? Before? Yeah, you remember, right? It was a while back. When you protected me from the other sadness, you know? Hmm? What sadness do they mean? You can't remember. Which one? Which one? The one that got your eye, stupid. Oh. Oh crab, you stupid crabbing. See, I told you, I knew it. You're so crabbing stupid. You don't even remember it. You think it doesn't matter. You keep getting hurt because of me and you don't care. You can't even see from one eye because of me, and you think it doesn't crabbing matter. That's right. You'd forgotten. It was after you all met Bonnie, before they started barely speaking to you anymore. They weren't careful, and sadness was about to hurt them. They're so small. No one else was close enough to do anything. You're the fastest. So you ran and got in front of them and... Why did you do it, friend? Why did you do it? Why did you protect me? I don't understand. You could have stayed put. I could have taken care of it. I was fine. But no, Frin thinks they're better than everyone else. And you tried to protect me like a stupid crabbing idiot. And you got hurt because of me. Because of me, you can't see from one eye. You have a big scar. And you bump into things all the time. And you trip all the time. And you can't see because of me. Oh no. They seem really upset, but it's not a big of a deal though. But it is. It really is. You got hurt because of me and I don't like it. I don't want to have it happen. You should have stood there and let me be hurt. But you would have died. It doesn't matter. If I died, it would have been fine. It would never have been fine. I could never let that sadness hit you. I know you don't like it when we say you're a child, but you are. And as adults, it's our responsibility to make sure you're safe. Did you want us to go to your sister and tell her, sorry, we didn't jump to save them, so now they're gone now? You'll always be more important than any of us. No matter what, we'll always make sure you'll live. And I'll always pick you over a blinding, stupid eye. But, Frin, I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be hurt. You can reassure them all you want. Say you're sorry. Promise you'll never do it again. But you would do it again. Again and again and again. If it had happened now while you're stuck in a time loop, you'd jump in and protect them every time. You'd protect them all every time. Because what's the alternative? Try to find a way to save them without being hurt? What if you failed? What if you couldn't do it and they did get hurt themselves? What if they died because you were trying to get a better ending? You can't take that chance. You would do it again the exact same way for as long as needed. Interesting wording there. Interesting wording
better
there.
ending. Better ending.
Interesting wording there.
A little fourth wallage.
I'm stronger now, Bonnie. I can protect you and make sure I don't get hurt either. You promise? You promise you won't get hurt again? I promise. You super promise? Super promise. You super duper promise? Super duper promise. Okay. Okay. As long as you promise, it's fine. And anyway, I protected you just now, right? If it wasn't for me, you'd have been hurt. So you can protect me and I can protect you. And we can protect everyone too. Yeah? Yeah.
Power.
You see me, right? I'm gonna touch you now.
Oh,
They can't both be the thumbnail.
Yeah, save that as a different thumbnail.
Bonnie runs into your side. They hug you tightly. You freeze until you remember what to do.
I personally think that's a...
Well, that's already a thumbnail. That's already been a thumbnail. But that's already been a thumbnail.
This one?
Yes, this has already been a thumbnail. Yep. This has already been a thumbnail. It was like, not the Siffrin starts to crack one. It was like one before. Slowly you hug them back. That hasn't been a thumbnail.
That has to be the thumbnail.
See, you do know how to hug. Looks like I do, yeah.
So good. Oh my god. She's like the little girl from My Neighbor Totoro.
You got a memory of training. You always remember this. When memory of training is equipped, your kid will never miss when attacking. Your kid has also learned the skill Billion Blows technique. They'll be able to hit the enemy harder during battle. It's so strong, you'll be able to use it when you and your kid have had this exact conversation. So if you look back to Dormont, you'll have to talk to them all over again. Remember that, okay? Well, Loop never refers to Bonnie as like Bonnie. It's always like the kid. Okay, let's go back to Dormont. I gotta show everyone how cool I am now. You nod. You both head back to Dormont. All right, we don't have a lot of time, so we're just gonna wrap up kind of like the discussions we had. Bonnie's less impactful. Really a story just about like being a kid and wanting to be seen as an adult and like a good like
aging.
Yeah, a good like explanation of like Siffrin of like, hey, you are a kid. Like we're gonna protect you. Like we'll give you some freedom here, but it's just how it's gonna go.
We're okay with it. We need you to be okay with it.
And if anything, it like wraps to the story of like how Siffrin lost their eye was protecting Bonnie, which makes sense. Now, Mirabelle's is I think a much more applicable to a lot of people. Kind of a story about traditionalism and household values. Like I think it relates most to like you find a lot of people who are like,
oh, you know, they get like 30 years old and like, oh, I'm not married. I don't have a house. I don't have this and that. And I'm like, cause it's what like society, especially like America expects of you, like traditional America. But like, and that's kind of what she's saying. It's like, I'm expected, the change belief expects me to do those things. I have to do them. And it's like, well, you don't have to do them. You expressly know yourself. You're an adult. You don't like those things. So why force yourself to do it? I don't think it's as much a story about like asexuality. I'm sure that can connect to people who are
I think
ace.
it's partly in there, but yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
If you are ace and you watch that or you played it, you probably connected to that a bit. Like that Sifrin and Mirabelle both seem ace presenting, and so don't really see a need for that kind of stuff. They're like, I don't fucking care to go have a romantic relationship. And expressly they say, I don't see a need for sex. Like I don't get it at all. Like Sifrin in particular actually says like, I don't know about romance, but like I don't really care for sex. Like Sifrin might be open to the idea of romance, but sexuality not so much. But it is I think mainly anchored in that traditionalist sense. You know, hey man, don't get your ideas from a fucking chunt video, but you know, do you. Don't follow your traditional senses. Hell yeah, brother. Man, people are like, dude,
great role model.
minute 35 and 58 seconds of the new chunt video really changed my life. Really set me on a path towards success.
Of asexuality.
Yeah, unlike minute 33 of the last video where I may have told people to unceremoniously I don't know.
Go fuck themselves.
No, it was worse. But you know, you're just gonna have to watch the end of the last video to find that out. And speaking of the end of a video, we'll see you guys on the next one where we talk to Loop.